Hi everyone, it's Rowan again from Hatfield VW Rivonia, and today we're going to use this Audi as an example to point out some buying tips as a purchaser. So we're going to go through things to look out for, namely tyre wear, paint condition, possible engine or warning lights that you need to look out for. So let's go through this Audi, point out one or two things and take it from there. Right, when looking at tyres, the first thing you need to look at is tyre tread. Every manufacturer has tread indicators in the tyre itself. These need to have about 3 mils left over for them to be good tyres, classified as good tyres. Look out for wear on the inside as well as the outside, which could indicate uneven balancing or alignment. When looking at paintwork, make sure that all the panels are the same color. Mismatch of paint would be the first sign of cosmetic work, poor cosmetic work at that. Little stone chips, blemishes, foul marks. Vehicles might have a little bit of stone chips on the bonnet or light hail damage. Obviously the dealer would take it upon themselves to either repair that, or it might be in the condition of sale that is how the vehicle will be sold. In terms of inside the bodywork, look along the nuts and bolts for paint wear. If a panel's been stripped, that's quite easy to pick up as well. So as an example, here's a vehicle that's just come into us. It has got 1 or 2 little stone chips on the bonnet. So something like this a dealer would touch up, not necessarily spray the whole bonnet, rather just do a little brush touch on it. When it comes to the engine bay, the first thing you need to do is make sure that you test drive this vehicle. Ideally do it with the radio off, aircon slightly on, so that you can hear any unusual sounds coming out of the engine bay. In terms of inside the engine bay, look out for any unusual oil spills, water leaks, or anything like that. In terms of paintwork again, you're going to look along the lines of these nuts and bolts to see if there's any paint wear. Right, when you get into the inside of the vehicle, start it up and make sure that there's no warning lights on the dashboard. Obviously if there is, bring that to the dealer's attention and find out if it's something that has to be repaired. It could be something small, it could be something major. The last thing you want is a big 50,000-60,000 rand bill after taking delivery of your vehicle. If the vehicle has got any additionals, 4x4, in this instance a cabriolet, test those functions. Make sure that they're working and that there's no unusual noises when engaging those functions. Major things that you also need to look out for are gearboxes as well as clutches. Certain models have a time frame in which those things need to be replaced, and make sure that again it's working 100% and that you're not expected to pay a hefty bill when that clutch or gearbox does go. Something to look out for in the rear of a vehicle would obviously be the spare wheel, toolkits, lock nuts if needs be. The last thing you want to do is be stranded without a spare wheel in the middle of nowhere. Alright, a couple of questions that you can ask your sales executive is obviously show you the proof of service history on the vehicle. If the vehicle is under plan or warranty, when does it expire? What options have you got to add on to extend those sort of plans and warranties, just to help protect you? On a test drive, things to listen out for. Suspension, is it knocking, is it rattling, is it noisy? Obviously noises coming from the engine bay. Fiddle with the windows, all the electronics, play with them. Do the lights work? Are the indicators working? These are all things that you need to ask and need to make sure are working before taking delivery of your vehicle. Okay, so a dealer may have had some spray work done to a vehicle in the time that they've owned it. Our company policy is that if a vehicle comes in and there are scratches to be done, we will send it to a approved panel beater to have that work done so the vehicle is ready for delivery from the floor. Feel free to request that information from your dealer. They should be able to supply you with panel beater invoices if there has been work done. Keep in mind, some customers will not disclose previous paintwork to a dealer. It's up to us to go through the vehicle and say, okay, there is a panel that has been sprayed. We'll have to polish it up or fix it up. In terms of service history, most dealers are willing to oblige and supply that information to you as well. So if you have any other questions or queries pertaining to any vehicles that you may or may not be buying from our dealership, you're more than welcome to give me a shout on 011 231 4000. If it is an Audi or a VW product that you're looking at purchasing, feel free to mail me the VIN number and I can confirm history for you on that vehicle.